Alright, so what's going on today, guys? So you're catching me kind of like mid-progress of doing a seat swap in my car. Out of breath, sorry. Those bolts are like pretty tight on there, on the stock seats. I'm sure the rails have never came off. So here's what I've gotten done so far. This seat took about 2 minutes to do. 4 bolts, the rails pop off. I've left them in order so I know how they go back onto these other seats. I still have this one to do. Pretty simple job, not too hard. I think a trained monkey could do it. But the only reason I'm swapping seats is because I've told you all this before. Yeah, it's this seat. It's twisted and it leans. And the lean part, I actually don't think is this part. It's actually, or it's not the seat's fault. I mean, it is, but it's just the twisted part. That the rails on these cars, yeah, right there. You can see that it's stress cracked there and stress cracked there and actually completely almost broken there. I have another set of rails. I'm just going to try these rails out since it's an easy job to do. I'm going to swap those rails to these seats, see how I like them. They got the adjustable like leg brace thing. They're leather, they're tan, I believe, which will look a little goofy, but I don't care because that seat's trash and I really just want to get rid of them. I'm not a fan of them, and those will be a little bit more supportive and actually a little bit more comfy for like longer trips. So if I have to deal with those seats, they're just a part-time seat. I'm not wanting to keep them forever. That's not what I'm planning here. I just want to keep them so I can swap my she's waving at me in the car. But I just want to keep them for a while until I can find a set of Fox body seats that I can buy that are possibly black, that are used and in my area, so I can swap these seats out for the seats that I buy. So for now, these are just the seats I'm going to have to deal with. You can see, I can't really get it because the angle it's up here, but oh, come on. Okay, well, whatever. And this seat's kind of, it's messed up, but not too concerned with it. It's okay. It does pop in and out. I was messing with them earlier. So, yeah. The driver's seat's a little messed up. It's worn through here. It's all stress cracked out. The gray that you are seeing, if you can see that at all, is like, 1, dust and dirt and crap, and 2, it's overspray. My dad was painting in the shop that these were sitting at. He didn't have them covered up. And how they've been sitting in that same spot for ever since I was like 7 or 8. So I'm not too concerned with it. It's no big deal to me. All I know is these will be a little bit more comfy for me, and I'll probably like them a little better until I can get like some SN95 leather seats, and then I'll be okay. But yeah, so, oh yeah, and these are all sun faded too because they're supposed to look like black, and they are sun faded and people just getting in, just like me as well. I rub my back constantly getting in, so it's just it's time to retire these seats. If anybody wants them, I mean, just throw an offer out, I'll sell them for cheap. The passenger side seat's fine. It has like no issues, I don't think. Yeah, well, it's not even all that bad. It's just sun faded and again rubbed black, like the black's off, and it's got like a pop spill stain there, and I'm sure another stain there. It's just, I don't know. They're cheap seats if anybody wants to buy them from me. They will not come with rails, they will just be the seats, so you will have to buy rails for them if you want them, but yeah. So that's probably all I'm going to do for this video, I guess. Oh, I'll show you guys the carpet in this thing. I kind of cleaned it. It's still got a lot of dog hair on it, but it's kind of clean, kind of not. It's kind of gotten dirty over the past couple weeks of me, with me just driving the car, having my dog in it, being wet and stuff, and sand getting in. But the car's shaping up to be pretty clean now that it's a titled car and I can actually do stuff with it and not think somebody's going to come get the car. So yeah, so I guess this is going to be the end of this video. I'm going to get back to pulling these rails off. I know I know most of y'all would probably like to see me do that, but it's simple, and I don't want to waste y'all's time with it. It's 4 bolts, one there, one there, one there, one there. Scoot the rails up. I'll need to pull these bolts off back here. I'll sling it. Well, I'll actually probably start with these front ones since they're accessible right now, but yeah, so I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace.